Does your job allow you to work remotely? If so, check out today's video. What's happening, guys? It's Jeremy Blant with RE/MAX Southern Shores, and today we're going to discuss a topic that has become more and more prevalent over the past few months. In case you didn't know, we're kind of in this worldwide pandemic where, yes, we're stuck working from home. We have to social distance. We have to wear masks. Don't go into crowded buildings. Stay out of these small congested areas and do things more outside. So with that being the case, more and more people are deciding that they're tired of living in places where they're stuck inside all day and are considering making a move to the south and coming to Myrtle Beach, where they can enjoy the outdoors and still work remotely. So today we're going to discuss 3 things as to why you should consider moving to Myrtle Beach and working remotely. So the first reason why you should consider moving to Myrtle Beach and working remotely is our weather. So many people each and every year move from the Northeast because they're tired of shoveling snow, dealing with the ugly weather that they have up there. Growing up, this was the story that was on the news all the time.
Some pretty impressive snow totals, especially places like Worcester up toward Nashua. They'll see 1 foot to 1.5 feet of snow.
Snow, snow, snow. And I remember we would sit by the front window watching, hoping and waiting for the snowplows to come by and plow our streets so that we could simply go back out and shovel our driveways again to remove what they just put there. And that was the excitement that we would have each and every snowstorm, because other than that, you're stuck inside. So this at least gave us an opportunity to get outside and enjoy it. Of course, we had to put on 4 layers of clothing, 3 pairs of socks, 2 boots, and a partridge in a pear tree, it seemed, just to go out because it was so incredibly cold.
The afternoon. So this is very enjoyable and a really good time to be out here. Now, I just measured about 6 inches of snow, 5.5 or 6 inches of snow here. Officially, I saw it was 5.5 at Central Park, measured about an hour ago. The thing is, we're only not even halfway into this event yet. We still got this afternoon with some bigger snowfall rates, and then we still have some additional snow showers that are going to continue into the overnight.
This is enjoyable? Really? Yes, don't get me wrong. I think snow is beautiful to see for like the first hour or so of it falling, and it looks great and it's awesome and gets everyone excited to have some snowfall and maybe have a half a day off from work or from school. But the reality is, if you're working remotely, you still have to log in, go to work, go to school, and do everything whether there's snow falling or not. Is it enjoyable having to spend several hours outside doing back-breaking labor shoveling 6 to 8 inches of snow off of your driveway just so you can get to your car? No, I don't think it is. Instead, here's what's enjoyable. Being able to go down to the beach and hunt for shark's teeth in the middle of January, or taking a hike on one of the many trails in the area, or being able to go over to a soccer field and kick the soccer ball around with your family. Those are the things that are enjoyable to do, and you get to do those here in Myrtle Beach year-round. As someone who grew up in Pennsylvania, this was one of the top reasons why we decided it was time to move to Myrtle Beach. We were tired of being stuck inside for weeks on end and not being able to go out and do anything because there were 8 to 10 inches of snow on the ground. We could go play in the snow for a little bit, but with it being so cold and you getting wet and freezing to your gloves and your hats and everything else, you couldn't spend a lot of time out there, and ultimately at the end of the day, it really wasn't that enjoyable. Here's a graph that shows the average temperatures in Myrtle Beach versus some other popular cities in the Northeast. I'll take our 55 to 60 degree average temperatures over the 40s and 30s any day of the week. The second reason why you should consider living in Myrtle Beach and working remotely is our cost of a living is extremely affordable. We are 16% more affordable than Charlotte, 19% more affordable than Philadelphia, way more affordable than places like New York and Boston that are 90 and 120% more expensive. For example, gas. Right now, our average price in our area is right around the $2 mark per gallon. Other places in the country, it's as much as $3 or $4 per gallon. Going out to restaurants are more affordable. Going to the grocery store, clothing, everything is more affordable here in our area than other parts of the country, making it a much more affordable place to consider living in. The third big reason why you should consider living in Myrtle Beach and working remotely is the type of home that you can afford here versus other parts of the country. I want you to check this out. Check out this condominium that's for sale in New York City. It's a 1-bedroom, 1-bath property with 824 square feet for sale for $1,390,000. Now granted, it is gorgeous. It's very nicely decorated, well done throughout it. But still, at the end of the day, you only have 824 square feet. In comparison, check out this 5-bedroom, 3.5-bath house that was sold to my clients here in Myrtle Beach. They moved down from Rhode Island and bought this gorgeous brand new home. They spec'd it out, picked all of the colors they wanted in it, and got a 5-bedroom, 3.5-bath house with 3,100 heated square feet, all for under $350,000. It had all of the nice upgrades inside, including natural gas, a natural gas range, a tankless water heater, granite countertops, and everything else you can think of in a home. The big reason that they moved, they work remotely and they wanted to have a little more space in their house to spread out with their children. So for them, it made a lot of sense to make the move down here to Myrtle Beach. Homes in many metropolitan cities have become so expensive that people cannot afford to purchase them anymore. Last year, our company sold several thousand homes, and the average price for all of those properties together was just over $241,000. You go to other cities like Boston, LA, or New York, their average price point is well over $550,000. So buying a house here in the area can be much more affordable. So in closing, between the affordable housing, the beautiful weather, and the low cost of living, why haven't you decided already to move to Myrtle Beach? Feel free to reach out to me, give me a call, or shoot me an email, and I'd love to help you get that plan started today. And guys, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, hit that bell, get it on, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.